Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So in my previous video, I have shared a lot of washi tapes with you, and those were kindly sent to me by the washi tape shop. So they were so beautiful and amazing, and I told you that I will be making a video soon. So today is the day, and this is my first project. Actually, it took me some time to think what to create really different, as so many artists are using them and they have their own beautiful way and technique to use them. So what I'm doing here is that I have mixed the resin here, and I have two resin coasters that are round, and I'm pouring the resin into the molds. I have poured thin layers of resin into these molds because after that I will be doing something. You will see me what I will be doing. So in this tiny container, it is going to be a 15 or to 20 ml of resin, to which I will be adding my casting craft that I always use for making flowers. And then I'm using my heat gun just to remove the bubbles, and this is a normal heat gun, and I got some messages regarding my heat gun and my heating tool, so I will link them in my description. So this helps me in eliminate the bubble and also spread the resin equally to all sides. And after that, this was the casting craft that I'm going to use, and I do use around, you can say, 8 to 10 drops. And after that, I will be mixing this, and I will be adding this resin into the jiffy bag, and simply I'm going to pour the flour. So up till now, it is going to be the normal that we make the flowers, but afterwards you will be seeing that what I did different with the washi tapes. So here I'm going to use the gold foil into the center of the flower, and at this point you can use whatever you like to add into the center of your flower. So now I'm going to make the flower. So it's really up to you whatever way you like to make the flower. There are so many videos available, and there are a lot of videos on my channel also. So there are so many designs and way you can pour the resin flower. So I'm just going with simple petals. And one thing I just want to mention here again is that you need a honey-like consistency when you're making a flower. Please make sure that your resin is a bit thicken up like a honey-like consistency thick, and then it's ready for making a flower. So here I will be making the flower in both of these coasters, and remember that I already told you that there is a very thin layer of resin into these molds. So both of these are done now, and I will leave this to cure. I will see you next day. So this is the next day, and I'm ready to demold. So this is the first flower. So I did make the flowers a bit into the center, not a very blooming flower. So I really love how this one turned out, and it came out as though the way I wanted. For my second flower, actually I was not going to do anything. I just wanted a plain resin, but then I decided to make a flower. So you will see why in a moment. So my molds are so here is the second bloom. It is amazing, but actually this is the way I'm going to use them. So I'm going to overlap them, so you can see that the second flower, the flower underneath, is not going to be shown much, but it will give a fuller effect. So now is the time, and I selected this one, and this is a beautiful off-white cream sort beige sort of rose flowers. And now I'm going to open it. And I will be cutting a few of the flowers. All of the tapes are amazing and they each are all unique and have a beautiful design, but for this one I specifically thought that I'm going to make this design, and this way I will be using the tape. So now I will be cutting the flower individually. So here I have cut the flower, and this is I'm going to do this. So this one is the coaster that is going to be the underneath. So I will be putting these flower crystals all around. So this is the reason I was telling you that I wanted a clear reason, a clear coaster underneath, but then I decided to make a flower. So both ways it's going to be working. So here I will be applying the stickers all around the flower now. So you just enjoy the process. So after applying all the stickers, I am going to make sure that I will rub my hands, and then if you have any tools, please do make sure that they are stick very firmly to the coaster underneath. I'm just using just a simple tool. I'm just rubbing it because I don't want any corner to be just peeking. So in this way, I'm going to pour resin on top of it, and I don't want the resin to go underneath the stickers. Otherwise, they will be coming to the top, and we really don't want that. So this is a very important step you need to take care of. So I have mixed my resin and I'm pouring it into the mold, and please note that this is a low viscosity resin, and again you're going to need a very thin layer of resin. So now it's time to add the first one that I applied the washi tape onto the coaster, and this is going to be the first coaster, and I applied a little bit of resin onto the back also. And now I'm going to pour some more resin on the top of it and then onto the second coaster that I made. So you need a very little resin, just a very thin layer you need to spread everywhere. And after that, I'm going to add this onto the top of this coaster. Just make sure that you don't have any air bubbles. So you can use some isopropyl alcohol in between and use a spray. Otherwise, you can use heat gun, and that's why I said that you need a low viscosity resin so that it will lessen the chances of having any air bubbles. So I'm just making sure that there is enough resin on the back of the coaster, and again I'm using a little bit of heat gun just so that there are no air bubbles. So here we go. Now I'm going to put this on top of it, and very carefully I'm going to press it. So believe me, it's looking really amazing. I will show you in a moment. The roses peeking underneath the flower, it is giving another vibe, and I just love them. So it's been cured now, and I'm just taking it out of the mold. So I did a top coat. So this is how it's looking like, and I just love this one, so I wanted to try another one. So I will be making another one in the same way. So I will be pouring the resin, and then I will be making the flower. Before I was thinking that I should make this with another tape, but then I thought I'll make a set. So same process again, I will be making the two coasters, I will be making the flowers, and then after that I will leave them to cure. And here I will be applying the flower the same way. And this is the flower bloom that is going to be on the top of the coaster done. It's always so fun to see the flower, how it turns out. So I love the bloom of this flower again. So I'm going to put it onto the top, and you know the technique now that what I will be doing here. So same thing, and it's all done now, and I will show you the final results. So this is the final look, and I just love how this turned out, and the washi tape in between them. I know there are a little bit of few steps in between, but then you get something so unique. So I was in love with the idea of doing this and was so excited when I received the tapes. Please do let me know in comments what you think about this way of making the flower bloom and then those pretty flowers peeking underneath. All in all, it is perfect for a garden party or this summer that's coming. You can put your fresh cold drinks on top of these coasters, and it is going to be so beautiful. At least I think so. So I have a discount code available in my description if you like to treat yourself. And believe me, these are so beautiful. These washi tapes are I was thinking that this is a hobby on its own if you're going to be a collector of these tapes, because they are so beautiful. The designing and the mind went behind in making them amazing. So like, subscribe, and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.